All right. Well, I have no idea, my friends, why we can't hear Oscar. Hey, there I am. How are you? Well, it's a little mystery. It's a great day. I hope you had some time outside, but I got to say, I am beat from doing the show on Sunday. It is still taking a toll on me. My brain is just slow today. So I thought we had that worked out. All right, there we go. So I have to look at something. Here's the info chalkboard, my friends. Look at that. Thank you to all who attended the Sunday recording or the Sunday session of Freewheelin. It was great to see you. And we had a great time playing. We'll come back to that. Let me see if I can bring up the regular page again. Let's see. Did we get the camera? No, we did not get the camera. All right. Oi, lovely. Okay. Well, hey, I guess it's time to watch a video. Let's start out by watching a video today. All right. Here we go. Let's try that.
I go to work every day. Get home, I'm too tired to play. Spirit wore out, body sore. Don't wanna go to work no more. Got a hard job, work a long day. Bossman tells me at least you get paid. Folks getting laid off, feeling poor. Don't wanna go to work no more. Yeah, someday maybe get lucky. The golden ticket man will find me. Until that day, que sera, they say. I can drink this bottle of happy. I got a sweetheart down at the diner. After work I walk down to find her. I rub her feet, tired and sore. Don't wanna go to work no more. I know, baby, it's like someday when I get lucky. Promise train make a delivery. All the fine things that they told me. Not this bitter bottle of happy. I go to work every day. Get home, I'm too tired to play. Spirit wore out, body sore. Don't wanna go to work no more. I don't want to go to work no more. Don't wanna go to work. Nope.
Well, this is certainly a fine mess I've gotten us into today. All right, well, I do not know what is happening, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just use this camera right here we got, and we're going to play. All right, we'll go here. You can see me moving. We can doing things. There we go. Let's see if we can get that down there. Okay, can we? Let me do one other thing here. We'll have to. So this is what I've missed, right? I've missed being able to play with the cameras and stuff, right? It's been such a pleasure to have all these things to play with, right? Okay, maybe that's it. Let's make him go away. Let's try this. We'll get that guy out of here. Okay, we'll get this guy out of here. This guy right here. There we go. Well, that's gonna have to do. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry for that. Complete mystery. One of the things I like about playing live is the fact that there are less of those mysteries in the world when I do this stuff. But that's why I do this show. That's why I do this shtick, is so that I could have some mysteries to keep me engaged. Like, where's my pick? That's the first mystery. All right. There we go. There's my pick. All right. I'll show you something. This is something you might not get a chance to see. You see these fingers right there? Oh, look at that. It's done a weird thing. When I play a lot and hard, what happens to me is that I tear those hands up, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. All right. Let's play a couple songs, because that's what I said I was going to do. This is Freewheelin. When you come to Freewheelin, we do whatever it takes to have a good time. One of the things I have found out tonight, and thank you, visitors, particularly Darcy, is I'll have to sign in if I want to chat tonight. I don't know why. Never did in the past, but I have to tonight. So I don't have time to sign in tonight. I'm just going to play some songs for you. So if you say hi, I'll respond by talking to you. All right, here we go. Take a traveling selfie at a pub or shrine to show that you'd been there. Save a glass of wine just before the high tide, before the forest fire, when rocks of revolution flew over fences of barbed wire. Did you snap a picture? Freeze the action in space. Snap a picture. Stop time in a face. True to a memory, a clue to what used to be. Before everything changed, it was a terrible accident, a tragedy. Could have been prevented had things been done differently. Surveillance cameras captured what couldn't be controlled. The drama played itself out. News crew cameras rolled and they snapped a picture. Sometime in the time in space. Snap a picture. Stop time in a face. True to a memory. True to what used to be. Then everything changed. future hasn't clicked. Today is a live stream in Dreams Remix. One picture perfect moment, cause what happens feels so random. We filter, edit, and arrange to look as if we planned it, and we snap a picture sometime in the face. Snap a picture, freeze the action in space. True to a memory, a clue to what used to be before everything changed. Snap a picture. You got a camera? It's in your pocket. It's right there. You know where it's at. Hey, let's go down here a little bit. That way I don't have to. There we go. All right. Well, now. Oh, it's always something, isn't it? There we go. All right. We'll take that. So here's a song I'm going to play with a track. So I have to go over here and look at this thing so I know where it's at. All right. There we go. And it is right over here. Oh, that's just lovely. What the heck is going on there? You didn't do any of this. And I rehearsed it a minute or two ago. I do not understand. My friends, I do not understand. All right, we can't have that. That is... Did you hear that? Were you hearing the repeat? You know, was it making that delay thing going on? Oi, oi, so many ois, so much oi. There's so much oi today. All right, well, let me try one other thing here. Let me try it one time again and see if this fixes it. Nope, did not fix it. All right. Okay, we're gonna do something else then. I suppose I could play that song without the track. Let's try that. We'll try that. We'll try playing. I'm going to try to play this song without the track. Okay. I've got that going on. I've got this going on. All right, here we go. It just sounds very big to me. I showed you my finger because it's very painful. It's sort of like when they talk about putting the splints underneath somebody's fingers as a torture mechanism. That is true. When you take the nail, you've probably experienced this at some time, and I hope not, if you have not. If you take the nail off the finger, it is going to be very painful, my friends. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, and then we'll move on to something else. And by the way, I'm doing this for Ralston because he says, you know, it's different than when you did it live. And you're right. And the reason I didn't do it live is because I didn't do this song, which I wanted to play for you. Let's see. I have the second line, do not have the first line. And I don't have it handy that I can look at it. All right, we'll play something else then. Moving on. I'm going to play a song that I played at the show and that I like to play, and I'm just going to play it for us tonight. By the way, you'll notice that my studio looks a little different. That's because I tore everything up to create, to take it to the show. And when I wanted to come back here, I have a curtain arrangement with, they're like, shower curtains or hospital curtains. And I will do that, and it'll make it a lot easier for me to arrange things around here. But that's for later in the week. It's not only always something, it's lots of things tonight. We have been very fortunate. It's a big blue sky, perfect autumn day. Sun is high, headed on our way, 'neath the big blue sky. Golden autumn day. Troubles out the window, like leaves they fall away. Yeah, they do. 'Neath the big blue sky, hard to be alone, but easy to get lost in our thoughts along this road. 'Neath the big blue sky, before headed out or coming home. Love is still a mystery, best I've ever known. Yeah, it is. Huh. It's a big blue sky, an old master might paint red, gold, and brown, reflecting in the lake 'neath the big blue sky. Before the daylight fades, like geese on the horizon, or just might fly away. Into the big blue sky, I'll fly away. Into the big blue sky, I'll fly away. Into the big blue sky. That is the big blue sky. You know, it is, I'll tell you a little bit about the show. Thank you very much, Darcy. It's good to see you. It was good to see all of you who came out. It was a good time. We had a nice house. I played with Mark Hugger and David Molinari and Michael Van Houten as the Merry Band. And we did the second set there. And then my old friends, and I do mean old, the Folk Brothers came up and played, and it was fun. It was fun to be able to do that different thing and to do a bunch of different things. So I've decided that Freewheelin going forward, we're going to have some more guests, and I'll be looking into trying to do that. This month, we're going to do 4 episodes on Tuesdays. We're done with the whole thing, though today would have been helpful to have a little bit of extra tech setup time. But I'm going to do that. And then in the summer, I'm only going to do one show, but it might be 45 minutes to an hour. And I'll probably do it on Sunday. And once a month. Live show, not going to do recordings. But I will be collecting recordings over the summer to do things into the fall. And we'll be going out to some festivals. So anything we can bring back from that, we'll do that. Next week, I will bring you some video from the Freewheelin, from the A Little Extra show that was last Sunday. And then, that's what we're going to do. That's what's coming up. I got some friends doing a bunch of stuff. My friend Dave Boutet and Christy Lynn. Christy is going to, Christy Davis. I don't know why I had said Christy Lynn, but Christy Davis. I think, is it Christy Lynn Davis? Christy? Is that the way it works? They are releasing a new album, and it looks lovely. Great cover. And I've heard a couple of the songs that came through the song group that Dave and I are both part of. And that is going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be working on his website. I'm going to be working on Josh Rose's website. I'm going to be working on my website. There'll be a lot of web stuff to work on this summer and this fall, or this spring. So actually, we're almost out of spring, aren't we? Wow. Okay. But we do have May, and May means that there's going to be rain, and rain brings the May flowers. It didn't come in April. It's coming in May. So we'll sing a song to that end. The proper folk school would have said, hey, you should have been tuning during that time. Okay, I should have been. That is correct. I should have been tuning with it and talking. But apparently I missed that lesson in folk school. But I will say thank you to anyone who's come by here to Freewheelin, and I hope that you will come back and join me from time to time. If you haven't subscribed here on the YouTube, please do so. Allows us to talk, and I'll even sign in next time. Goes dark, thunderhead start rolling, leaves flutter upside down, lightning flashes in the clouds, things grow still, feeling the chill of the breeze, suddenly here comes the rain, tapping on the rooftop, drumming on the mailbox, running down the sidewalk. Here comes the rain. Ready or you're not to cry another teardrop. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Sometimes you hear the storm before it hits you, but the sky is gonna fall on creatures great and small. Things you planned on all get abandoned and they wash away. Here comes the rain, tapping on the rooftop, drumming on the mailbox, running down the sidewalk. Here comes the rain, ready or you're not to cry another teardrop. Here comes the rain, here comes the rain. Suddenly the rain came, suddenly the rain came, suddenly the rain came down. Suddenly the rain came, suddenly the rain came, suddenly the rain came down. Falling, 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 darling, don't you doubt the sun will come back out. It hides inside the dark cloud, silver lining, still shining. But here comes the rain, tapping on the rooftop, drumming on the mailbox, running down the sidewalk. Here comes the rain, ready or you're not to cry another teardrop. Here comes the rain, here comes the rain, here comes the rain. The rain, the rain, the rain. Here comes the rain, the rain, the rain. Here comes the rain, the rain, the rain. Here comes the rain. Feels better now. Feels better now. Feels better now after the rain. Thank you very much for Freewheelin' with Jay Oscar. I think that's about enough for tonight. I'll be back next Tuesday, and we will do some different songs. I'm going to get that thing worked out so I can do Peppermint Tea with a track. You know, that would be fun. I like to do that. And we'll have some video from the show, provided any of it came out in a decent order. And I will tell you one thing. May 19, I think that's a Monday, I'm going to do a thing with my friend T.G. Jamroz. We're going into Fountain Street Church. We might be live streaming from there. So the show might happen that week on Monday, or at least we'll do the part with TG and I, and then maybe I'll do another one on Tuesday. I'll let you know more about that next week when it gets planned out. But thank you very much for Freewheelin' with Jay Oscar tonight, and we're going to take off with the Cavatappi Waltz and say goodnight.
I go to work